Hello, this is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11, Michael Commiso, and my battle buddies online. You know, in the world I live in, I don't mind being Michael Commiso in the world I live in. Nowadays, I'm okay for being who I am. If I want people to accept me for who I am as a person, I have to accept myself as a person. Is that everybody's trying to teach to Michael Commiso back home? You know? So, I try to understand something. I don't know. How hard is it to understand people in the world? People in the world. I think over the years online as a person I was basically, I feel like I was forced to be on public internet, you know. No matter how hard I try, everybody's gonna hack my computer and throw me to the public internet. So, I'm just a disabled combat veteran after 9/11, Mike Commiso on the internet. So, if people actually sit there and act like I'm some kind of different type of life form on planet Earth or something, as a veteran back home, I feel like that's how you treat your veterans on the internet. We're from, we was born and raised as Americans, as a veterans. So I try to show you who I am. To the internet, we all have somehow are part of now. We're part of the internet world now. I don't know what that means to me, because if they'll be like, I really don't know anything about anything. Well, I know about things to keep me alive on the internet. I feel like I had to stay on top of things online over the years. But really, I wasn't trying to. It sucks that everybody has the ability to help each other out and chill on this planet. But it's like you make it difficult to help each other out. So only a few people can make it in the world. And then say you do make it in the world, you somehow take that away from that person. Make it, even if you make it in the world, you always screw each other's lives over on the internet. So over the years, as I feel like majority of the internet world somehow understands Commiso a little bit day by day now as a human being. Because you make the internet, it sucks that people are smarter. Like, people know more about things, I guess. I don't know if they're smarter than you. People know more about things and how to do things online and don't teach other people how to use the internet just to get mad at them. So it seems that people do want privacy on their computers. Privacy. Because all this years of hacking each other's lives and eavesdropping each other's lives, we still don't get the story right and tell the story about each other's lives as people. Because you eavesdrop on each other 24 hours a day, hacking each other's computer. So I don't know how much more you need to know to chill on planet Earth. So people treat you like an idiot because they know that you're smart. I think maybe that's what's going on. If you make me feel like I'm stupid, then I won't believe I'm smart, and I could be able to do cool things as I try to do the right things in life my whole life. Even if the internet tries to tell you a different story about each other as people on the internet nowadays. So as a disabled combat veteran, after 9/11, that's a cool label. I don't know how hard it is to stand up for each other nowadays because everybody decided to live like the internet world and don't stand up before each other, kind of, well, I don't know, as human beings. I'm glad I don't know every type of information about anybody on the internet. I don't think maybe I might be smart enough to learn how to hack, but like I said, in the world we live in, everything's posted. Anything that's on your computer gets posted on the internet. There's no privacy. So, I don't know what I did as an American hero that served my country after 9/11 as an American man in American land. How hard it is to live in a world where everybody's always talking about somebody on the internet and we don't even try to get to know each other to where, how hard is it for the law to keep the internet safe nowadays? It's the customer service. I feel as a customer that uses the internet to the companies on the internet, for people to sit there and screw your life over on purpose, there must be something really wrong with you. Especially to go out of your way to try to screw over American hero after 9/11 attack in New York City on the internet nowadays in the state of New Jersey. So I feel like I'm okay and cool with it that I do not agree what my hometown court called me on the internet, as they didn't even have enough information how fast people judge each other and call each other's names online just to screw each other's lives over on purpose nowadays. I feel like I'm an artist. I feel like if I'm allowed to be Michael Commiso as an American hero in my hometown state, in the state of New Jersey. I'm a really cool guy to be hanging with. You know, it seems like everybody's got jealous at the party on purpose, just so you don't have an excuse to hang with me. And it seems like, oh wow, the law analyzed the internet. You already teach the world that the laws are on the internet. So I don't know. I think I know that as an American hero back home. But over time, saying the laws on the internet, it kind of irritates you as a customer. I don't disrespect the law. I'm a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City. But if I'm a customer using the internet, I don't have to know that the law's monitoring the internet. I should just know that the law's monitoring the internet. You don't have to tell me that. But I feel like the only reason why they tell that the law's monitoring the internet to cover their asses. They already signed on the site that the law is using the site. So anything the law does that on that site is covered because you just made a signed document paper on the internet on the site that you're on the internet as the law. So I only think the reason why the law does that, so it covers you when you use this site and the internet yourselves when you go home and at the offices around here in the state of New Jersey. So to set people up over billions of nudity and sex online must be the simplest thing to do. We're all simple-minded people. Well, with high technology, and we're still simple-minded people that discuss our lives and sit there and bullshit and screw each other's lives over. And I just don't understand how much effort to talk shit about a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 in my hometown state and my hometown court. So, in a way, as you want me to take things the wrong way, so I screw up and say something wrong on the internet, I feel like that's your luck. That's your lucky charm. The internet must be their lucky charm because now everybody wants to make some goofy video on the internet. Everybody wants to make videos. But I don't think my videos are bad. I think that's the reason why people want to screw my life over is because it's over money nowadays. I feel like the only reason why people get mad at each other is over money in the world. That's all people think about is money all around the world. So the only reason why we got crime in the world is probably something over money in the world. So that sucks too. Everybody sits there, act like nobody sees anything online so they won't get in trouble on the internet and randomly select. It's just like you just sit there and randomly select random people to say, fuck you, we're not going to help you. Call your name saying, we're going to take all your benefits and say you're not an American hero back home as a disabled combat veteran. And I'm like, wow, what did I do to anybody? Because the more I say, well, maybe it's me because I'm a veteran. Maybe because I came back from war and people can't hang with me because they can't understand me because I'm a veteran or something. So, but my hometown court, hometown state, and as Americans live in the state of New Jersey in a hometown court, Americans at court, I'm like, damn, how fast you can set people up and say, fuck you, like you're nobody on the internet. I think that sucks as a human being on the internet. And it very especially sucks because I'm a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City. So any type of hometown court or hometown state giving their veterans a hard time life living back home. Doesn't even make any fucking sense to me how my hometown court treated me over the years. Like I'm a nobody. How fast you can say fuck somebody on the internet fucking sucks. Compared to like, well, what did I do on the internet? Did everybody just get jealous of me because I decided to try to make something out of myself? And I'm like, damn, what the fuck? This is the United States of America. Anything in America should be the simplest thing to do in America. You could be anything in America. Yourself. You could be yourself in America. So if anybody can't understand my personality back home as a veteran, seems I'm just getting cock-blocked at another cool-ass party back home. And it seems the more you cock-block me at cool parties back home, all your parties sucks back home. Not trying to even hang with American hero back home in the state of New Jersey. No disrespect to my country or America, no disrespect to my state. I'm not disrespecting nobody. I'm speaking out of my heart and how I feel. Because you all sat around and act like it was so hard to hang with me, and you made it so obvious that somebody robbed me and stole from me on the streets. I don't know how complicated it is of the streets on the internet. Because it's all bullshit. I'm a really good person. I'm an American citizen. I served my country after 9/11. Everything you did to me does not even make any sense back home as a veteran on the internet. Everybody makes it obvious, and I'm like, what did I do to anyone? And then, as a veteran, I guess you teach your veterans, I had to appreciate things what people do for me as a veteran. I don't ask people, I know I'm an American citizen, I'm a disabled combat veteran. I appreciate the VA help. I appreciate the VA help over the years helping me. I don't disrespect the government. I don't think I really disrespect. It's just how the internet sounds. Since nobody wants to allow each other to make it on the streets, nobody's going to make it on the streets, and everybody's going to be happy about that fucking bullshit. Say fuck it on television nowadays. So I have a lot of things to say because I was a shy, quiet kid in high school. Yeah, I was just the same teenager trying to be cool in school too, but felt like I didn't have time to be cool in high school because I had to make it to the wrestling team. Yeah, at one point, I liked being on the wrestling team. I like how we all was happy that we won our matches. I was happy that I made the wrestling coach happy. I had more than one wrestling coach that taught me how to wrestle. I didn't just have one wrestling coach how to teach me how to wrestle. I lost count how many wrestling coaches taught me how to wrestle. So I'm not trying to disrespect my high school or disrespect the coaches. I'm not trying to disrespect the parents. I'm not trying to disrespect the students. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody or the classrooms or the teammates or the people or the humans. I'm not trying, as a Commiso, I'm not trying to disrespect the humans online as Commiso on the internet. I hope people get me by now on YouTube if you ever get the chance to understand what I was trying to do in the first place on YouTube over the years. So no, I'm not a selfish veteran, and I don't take my help for granted back home as a disabled combat veteran. Because I was trying to make people laugh on YouTube. I'm trying to scan through. I really am trying to. Everybody acts like it's so hard to avoid negative on the internet. If everybody's hacking a computer to try and fuck your life over, you're going to see every fucking negative going popping on your computer. And I'm like, how hard is it to people to get along and direct each other where everybody's having a good time on the internet? As a human being on the internet, I'm just speaking out of my heart, if that's okay in the internet world, if a human being can speak out of their heart and how I feel about things. So no, I'm not saying things that frustrate and upset some kind of whatever human beings online. I'm speaking out, saying, why everybody give me a hard time back home? I feel like over the years, my YouTube videos made sense to me. It's called YouTube channel. So it's a good idea. A YouTube, that's a good site. It seems like any good idea that happens online is somebody on the internet that's fucking up the internet and the site. And I'm like, I'm the customer using the internet. Why is the companies and the law, because I highly doubt the law is so having a bad day every day they use the internet as the law. People do respect the law, but I don't think don't the law has to respect me back. I feel like that's the thing as an American citizen, a disabled combat veteran after something. What happens next? So over the years, I'm 41 years old, and me being a teenager in the military, and I'm like, holy crap, I'm 41 years old, and I felt like I was just 19 years old yesterday serving my country. And I'm like, there's some kind of connection on the internet. If billions of people somehow safely still using the internet nowadays, people still connected to the internet, to connection. So as a veteran, is there some kind of connection back home as an American hero? Like, to hang with family and friends and show back home in America? Because we're all uptight. Life online, trying to find new ways not to make it on the streets around the world because there's some kind of uptight life on the planet using the internet. So I noticed that when I watch YouTube. I apologize. I guess my cookies are out of date on my computer. Well, it says that the software on your computer updates the cookies and you don't have to worry about it because I'm a customer. So I don't think computers are going to be the same in the future. You don't have to keep asking if there's privacy online on the internet. You don't have to keep, if the software's working on the internet, you don't have to keep worrying about that as a human being in the future. People are going to live safely on the internet in the future. You hope technology is going to advance. Are we going to keep up with the technology in the future as in life on this planet? Because we're already trying. Feels like people go out of their way to fuck up the internet, and then it's my fault. I think it sucks as life on this planet that people blame one person for the internet when billions of people use the internet every day to blame one person for the internet. So that does not make any sense. How everybody try to give me a hard time and act like I can't have a good life because nobody's going to allow me to have a good life back home because there's some selfish kind of internet world online. And I'm like, damn, I'm all uptight. When you go to a party, you're not supposed to be uptight. When you go to a party, you're supposed to be all chill at the party. So then I'm like, well, maybe I need to read about what it means to be a veteran back home as a veteran. I have to read about what it means to be a veteran as a veteran. And I'm like, I just want to chill and party with my family and friends. I didn't know I had to read about what it means to be a veteran or what it takes to be a veteran, At least I go out of the way, say positive things. In the generation we live in, it's like everybody goes out of the way, say some bullshit about each other online for no goddamn reason at all. And at least I feel like there's some kind of positive feedback on my YouTube channel. So I don't feel like nobody needs to cock block my YouTube channel at court around here after 9/11 attack in New York City. Because I am a respectful person. It's like I grew up with these people back home as a veteran, and they all forget that I felt like I got along with everybody, so to a point where I was cool that I was the outcast in school. I didn't care that I was out every day to every parties. I don't know if there was how many parties that they claimed they did. But I felt like there was kids. I felt on planet Earth, kids could have chilled on the internet back in the day on planet Earth. Well, since we somehow forget what it means to be a kid as an adult, people forget what it means to be a kid as an adult. So you fuck everything up. Everybody's always fucking everything up for some reason. Where, remember when the time when you was a kid, it was more fun to ride a bicycle when you was a kid. Now when you ride a bicycle as an adult, it's like, damn, everybody's looking at you and judging you because you're riding a bicycle today as a disabled combat because of the internet, as a veteran, and because everybody's in each other's business and lives 24 hours on the internet. So I'm not really like, I don't feel like I'm a hacker. I'm smart enough to figure out how to do that stuff, but I'm just trying to figure out what cool sites to use. Why is it so hard to tell each other where the good part of the internet is, as what sites to use, what good sites to use and not sites and not to use. No, you keep shit up on the internet and you're lying even to yourself because we live in a social media world, social media, what do you mean? It's so, how fast, I don't even think we're using the social media the right way. I highly doubt when somebody comes up with an idea as a site. Somebody came up with an idea as an internet site. I highly doubt people that created that site decided to screw the sites over and say, fuck it. They was trying to make something cool to do on the internet. Everybody's got all this time on their hands in the world nowadays on the internet. And you're fucking up the internet just because you're all selfish and greedy and act like, why is it so hard for people to not mislead each other? If everybody gets frustrated because they're misleading you. You know, when you're in school, yeah, I got it. I was shy and I get nervous to basically any person, even I got nervous talking to the teachers when I was in school. So I really had few words to say in school. I don't feel like I had a lot of words to say. I only said a few words in school. And maybe that's the reason why people can't get to know me, because that's how much stress we put on each other as trying to get to know each other on the internet nowadays. So I don't feel like I did anything for anybody to take me the wrong way, where I'm like, life happens to me online too. It feels like they treat the internet like some kind of, like, I don't know what the hell everybody's treating the internet is, but we got this far online, you know, we got this far online, now we're going to screw up the internet on purpose? I don't think so. Cool people, when you're in school, I understand I got friends in school. I got friends. I understand I got friends in school. But somehow I feel like an outcast in school because I had a speech impediment and special education. So I really didn't try to party. If there was some kind of party in America when I was around in generation, I hardly went to a few parties in my life. But if I was trying to be a cool kid in the school in high school, everybody's trying to be the cool kid in high school because you all watch American movies, and when you're in high school, you gotta be the cool kid in American movies in high school. So everybody knows how to direct each other to get to the cool sites and chill on the internet. But I must have some kind of group of haters back home. I didn't know. I was shy in high school. I said, who's jealous of me on the wrestling team? I'm just a shy, goofy guy with the glasses on the wrestling team. I wasn't trying to outshine somebody's athletic. I don't know what they do in high school as teenagers. I was the teenagers that didn't know what the other teenagers was doing in high school. I was luckily that I got out of high school and done some things. Something as a teenager, as a virgin in high school, as a teenager. I probably was the only virgin in high school as a teenager at the time. I feel like, what's everybody's problem as an adult? I'm 41 years old. And I feel like the few people that did the negative or scam my computer or whatever high school, what it means to do, be cool on the streets in the internet world. I didn't let that get to me. As Michael Commiso in high school, I understand that I had speech impediment, and there was times that I don't feel like I was part of the cool crowd, or whatever cool crowd, or whatever cool thing to do in high school, cool crowd kind of thing. I'm that goofy white boy in high school. I'm that goofy white boy in high school. So if there's some kind of conflict going on in the high school, I didn't know shit was going on. Majority, I was lucky that I got up in bed and went to high school as a teenager most of the time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I was like, I'm missing out on life. They all teaching me new things, and I was like, the more they teach me, the more I want to live my life. And then they get mad at you when they teach you, you're supposed to live your own life, enjoy your own life. This is your time on this planet as an adult. And then the more time you try to enjoy your life online, people get mad at you. I felt like that's the only reason why I was like, I hopefully everybody's, I don't know, I don't understand the internet. I was just trying to make goofy videos like I did when I was a little child on the streets of America. I'm happy. I'm like, the more they teach me the cool things, do it. I don't know how hard it is to teach each other to be all cool kids on the streets in the world, on the internet, and show on the planet Earth. So no, I feel like I really didn't do anything back home to irritate anybody, to say, I'm nobody to be helped back home as a veteran. And I'm like, well, I wonder why the streets are fucked up on the internet. You all just turn your back on each other and say whatever. And I'm like, well, what did I do? I wasn't even trying to learn the internet. I was just trying to make goofy videos on the internet. If I come famous on YouTube, if that was the big deal, if somehow my goofy videos entertain the internet world, oh, what a big deal. Everybody will give me back home as a veteran. No, I was trying to communicate to my family and friends online with YouTube and communicate to the world. And we all the world. We are the world. We are the world. I don't know if anybody understands what music is, but I feel like when you listen to music, you're supposed to be happy when you listen to a song. You're not supposed to get mad when you listen to the song. You're supposed to be happy and dancing and singing and enjoying the song. I think that's the whole point of music. You can't just sit there and get mad at the song. If you don't like the song, there's a lot more songs to listen to at the club. It was that hard to come together. You all came together and invented the club. You all invented the party. And I'm like, I'm 41 years old. And I'm like, it took all these years to figure out how to chill with Commiso back home in the state of New Jersey. So I don't feel like you had enough information just to go out of your way to scam me and bully me and blackmail me and call me a name and whatever people do to each other nowadays, because I'm a good guy. I don't feel like I was a mean brother. I was always nice to my brother. Maybe we had a misunderstanding here and there as a brother, but no, really, I felt like there were times I got along with my brother every single day, and I was chill with my brother. And I think that's what it is. When people hear that you're having a good life and enjoying your time with your brother on the internet, that's where everybody fucks everybody's lives over, right? I was happy going to the beach with my brother, my mom, my dad, and my grandma. And going to great-great-grandmom's house. That's how simple life was. It was an adventure. We didn't take the highways. We took the back roads to go to the beach. And there were times that I can remember every street to go to Long Beach Island that my grandma took. And maybe it took a little longer to get to the beach. But if it was like an adventure, if I ever get to read books at a library again, I probably pick the books with the adventures. There's some kind of life in that book. It's like a trip to the beach. Everybody gets to the beach too fast nowadays and don't enjoy getting to the beach. As back in the day, everybody hacks each other's information about every single thing, and everybody thinks they're geniuses because everybody can hack the information and cheat on the test at colleges and know everything about how to do everything because you hacked everything about how to do everything. That's life on this planet. And that was hard to say for me as a shy. I think you realize I have trouble avoid the harder words to speak to the human race as Commiso on the internet. As a human, I hope everybody knows that I'm a human as a veteran. You know, I was just a teenager. I didn't know. I had no idea what to do after high school. Because I really don't know what to do after high school. And I'm like, man, I served my country after high school. And I don't know if that's some kind of hard thing to say at a party and you can't hang with me back home as a veteran. And I'm telling you, I'm getting hacked by crazy people around here and I don't know why as a veteran. And I know what a hack means. I don't know if my hometown court of law knows what a hack is, because if they will understand that, well, if their computers, I feel like the law feels, I guess you have to have the top line security on your computers, but hopefully the law knows that if you don't, as the law don't allow me to have privacy online as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11, how would you think anybody else will have privacy online as the law on the internet themselves? Everyone knows. Everyone. So I don't understand the internet. If everybody's trying to get together and make something out of themselves, if that's what's going on. But there's more to, I guess it's more to the internet than I see. Because I'm 41 years old. I don't feel like I'm hard to, maybe I have speech impediment. So I apologize if the few parties that I got invited to, and everybody tried to chill with Commiso at the party over the years at age 41. Yeah, I understand I got to exercise and do some sit-ups and everything as a 41-year-old man, but I have no room to do things in this room. And then I'm like, what's everybody's trying to teach me or tell me on the internet as a veteran? Then everybody's saying, oh, Commiso's a hater now. He's always talking about something or whatever. And I'm like, well, what else you want me to talk about online in the internet, bro? Because it seems, at least I have something cool to say as a size. Speech impediment, special education. You all act like I know how to party. That's everybody. I guess maybe that's the problem. Where everybody goes to a party and everybody expects everybody to know that everybody knows how to party with each other. And then we don't know how to party with each other. So instead of taking time to trying to find a way to be a hater or I'm apologizing. I live in a generation where I don't need that much words to say to people in my generation online. When everybody really don't speak to each other, everybody got some internet slang. So I apologize if I came back home at the internet party world and don't understand the internet part. You all act like I'm not a cell phone person. I don't like talking on a cell phone. I'm really not an internet person, so I try to use the internet the best of my ability. Everybody act like I know how to use the internet back home too, sucks. Because everybody acts like everybody gets set the same, does everybody gets the same pop-up sites in the world? So I don't know what I did, because, I didn't mind being a shy kid in school because I was shy and nervous around people. I always tried to pay attention and try to get the grade because I wanted to get out of the classroom. Not because the classroom was mean to me. I was just nervous taking the test. I was nervous. I was trying to hide the fact that I was in a special education class. Maybe the people in this special education class must have knew they was in special education classes. I was the goofball. I was the goofball student in school trying to hide the fact that I was in special education class, and the students were in special education classes with me. So I don't know how much dating you think I had over the years, or how many girlfriends, or how many parties, or because seems a set of people try to make me. I'm supposed to be. I'm an American hero back home. So far, I really don't feel like a cool American hero back home because all the internet. Even I as a veteran has to deal with the bullshit online. So I feel like the customer service everybody expects customer service. In the future, if you're going to make the internet work, if any time that the human being or the internet or anybody online is trying to, I don't know, if the law is trying to fix the internet, it doesn't feel like the law is fixing, trying to go out to fix the internet. I think everybody's okay to bully each other on the internet. So if nobody's bullying me at the party or at high school or as a teenager on the internet, and so you're going to bully one person in school and make them feel different because they're used to going to the same school and the same classrooms and the same teachers and the same people on the internet. So as a veteran, imagine Commiso as a veteran on the internet. No, I understand. I still got my battle buddies. I understand. I got friendship online and friends. I understand there's family members and family online. I understand stuff like that. But I'm Commiso. You know, if I try to go out of the way, I'm the uptight student that tried to get the A's and B's and the faster the time goes in class, the faster I could go to the beach and go to great-great-grandma's house in the summer. Because I don't know how much activities you think I did as a high school student after high school. I just hang with whoever hanged with me after high school, that's all. And as a high school student, and before that, you all act like I hanged with everybody. I just hanged with whoever hanged with me that was around the streets around me. So now I'm like an adult trying to figure out what an adult means to hang with another adult. Maybe that's what as an adult. Parents, I have an adult parents now as an adult. I have an adult parents as an adult person. So my parents must have knew me as a child, and maybe we got along with each other when I was a kid as parents. But as an adult, I guess I don't understand how to talk to adults as an adult. Because when you go to college, you got to be an adult now. When you're in college, you got to be an adult now. When you go to college, you got to be an adult now. When you go to college, you got to be an adult now. So you lose everything. If you remember everything in high school that you was taught, you forget everything you was taught in high school when you go to college. Because you got to be an adult now. And I'm like, holy shit. I forgot about that. Graduating high school, you got to be an adult now. After high school, I forgot about that. I should have tried to get F's and C's. I should have tried to stay in school. Because when they say you're an adult now when you go to college. Yeah, and the pressure you put on Commiso, the pressure you put on each other as students in college. So if you're trying to come together and learn something in college, you're all uptight and shit. Because you got to be an adult now. So maybe everybody back home after 9/11 as a veteran, you're all adult now. Everybody's an adult now. I didn't realize everybody's an adult now back home. I didn't realize everybody's an adult back home as a veteran. That's what's driving me all bonkers. The pressure, I'm like, whoa, y'all, see, it's like everybody knows where everybody goes online nowadays, and everybody don't know what to do with each other as life on this planet online. I didn't feel like I was trying to go in that direction in my YouTube internet world channel way of life. I don't go try to invade my family and friends' profiles and figure out what's going on with my family and friends. So I'm supposed to know what's going on every day in the internet world. No, I don't know anything. I really am that guy at the party. I don't know what to do at the party. So when I went off to serve my country and hang with my battle buddies, I didn't any battle buddy I didn't care any battle buddy in the barracks wanted to hang with Commiso. I was cool with him. I didn't care who was going to hang with me in the barracks, and I had a good time partying with my battle buddies all around the world. So yes, I am bored. I'm bored with all this cops and robbers shit online. Everybody's got to be a criminal on TV now, bullshit crap, and that's entertainment on the internet crap. And I'm like, I miss hanging with my battle buddies. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart as a veteran after 9/11, how goofy I am as a veteran. I was cool hanging around the world with my battle buddies and serving my country. I did. I know. I may not had a long tour in the military, but you know, the short period of time in my life serving my country, I felt like, man, I went on cool ass planes. I was in a Black Hawk. I served my country with the coolest battle buddies in the world at the time, and I apologize. I really didn't know what was going on at war all the time. So how hard is it to stand up for your American heroes back home in American country and in American online? So if it's that hard to stand up for your American heroes online, then it's not my fault. My hometown law can't blame me for the internet. Right? If billions of people use the internet 24 hours a day, the internet should be the safest thing online because billions of people use the internet 24 hours a day. Then the law says we're keeping the internet safe as the law. So that's like a customer service. That's just respect, and our taxes does that to keep the internet safe as Americans. So you really don't have to keep rubbing in our face that the law's monitoring the internet. So I think they do that so they won't get in trouble monitoring the internet. So instead of people going out of the way to fix what's wrong with the internet, seems like everybody's trying to avoid the internet so they won't get in trouble with the internet. And they're blaming me as a veteran. So I didn't do anything to anybody back home as a veteran. My grandpa died. I got a chance to hang with my grandpa. Every time I get a chance to hang with anybody back home, they pass away. Every time I had a chance to hang with grandpa, he passed away. Every time I had a chance to hang with grandma, I didn't get to hang with grandma. I didn't get to hang with grandma at all back home. And I wanted to tell grandma all the cool things I did when I was serving my country. But she passed away. I got a chance to hang with my uncle again. And then he passes away. I don't know if this is some kind of reverse psychiatry shit, but I think I had enough therapy. I don't need one therapist. I feel like as a veteran, I only need one therapist back home. I don't need my parents to be my therapist back home. I don't need my brother or family or friends. Everybody's my therapist back home. I only need one therapist as a veteran. And all this therapy, and I'm thinking to myself, the more you try to do whatever to a veteran or do whatever what the internet is or do whatever as a human life online, I'm like, they're going to keep losing a chance to get to know me as a veteran. Yes, I'm a shy, nervous guy in school that tried to be cool, but I don't feel like I was cool in school because I was shy and nervous, and I don't feel like I was always doing I was the responsible student that did the responsible thing to do as a responsible thing to do as a teenager in the school at the time. So I never got to know the principal. In every school that I went to, I really never got in trouble in school because I never got to know any principals. And only the closest teachers that I had classes that I only really knew in school. So I'm back home alive from war, and everybody's giving me a hard time, and I'm like, I was just trying to dance. My battle buddies. It was good that I joined the military. So if my parents are adult now, and I'm an adult too, maybe we just gotta figure out how to speak to each other as an adult, as my parents as an adult, and I'm an adult now too. And that's how simple it should be, hanging with everybody else, and as an adult, an adult. That's the pressure. That's the pressure. As a child, everybody's, when you can become an adult, when you become an adult, and everybody's like, fuck you, I'm not coming to be adult. Of course not. And that's why we all fuck each other's lives over as an adult. Because we're kids that don't want to be an adult. We want to play I don't care how cool it is to be in a playground. At one point, everybody was cool to be in a playground as a kid. And then when you come into college, nobody's cool to play in the playground now as a college. Everybody's not even cool to play in the playground when you go to... They should make a playground for college students. Imagine, you make college so stressed out, you forgot the recess to have in college. That's going to the playground. That was one of my favorite Cartoon Networks. We need we know what's wrong with the world. We need to vote for things that make sense as to, I know what will make everybody happy in the world. We got to bring back the Saturday morning cartoons. Every time, I always try to wake up in the morning and watch the cartoons. That's the only time I watch TV. I didn't watch, at night I watch probably Married with Children. That's the only time I watch TV. At night we watch Married with Children, and in the morning was Saturday morning cartoons. So we didn't get all the movie channels. We had the basic of cable. I grew up with the basic of the cable of basic channels back in the day. So now the internet, if people said the internet's not television, they must be smoking something bad if they say the internet's not television. The internet is, compared to cable now on the internet, I can't keep up on what channel to watch or what show to watch or what movie to watch or what streaming internet to watch. That's how goofy of a student I was in school. So I miss my battle buddies. I felt like, man, maybe I was a goofy battle buddy too, but I was cool being a goofy battle buddy in the barracks. I didn't mind making people laugh in the barracks. I made my battle buddies laugh around me. When I was at war, I made my battle buddies laugh around me. So I said, I made people laugh around me at war. So now I'm back home as a veteran. I try to make my family happy, laugh. I'm trying to make my friends happy and laugh. I try to make everybody laugh around the world so I can chill and I can be that simple child kid going to the beach and going to great-great-grandma's house. There's nothing wrong trying to. It seems like everybody always trying to remember the negative past and The negative past. All we can remember is the negative past, so we can't get along with each other as people on the internet. So I'm trying to do something different. I don't want to use. It seems like everybody found a way to say fuck it and screw each other's lives over, because everybody's got something to say about each other on the internet. So I don't know how much streets there were in high school when I was in school, but I was showing being the outcast to where I'm okay that I get to go to all the pool parties. But then I'm like now saying, man, all the cool parties my battle buddies showed me, saying, damn, man, I'm back home alive for war and everybody's trying to find a way to avoid me, not to chill with me. And I'm like, I was just trying to dance with the song as the white boy at the party. It's rare nowadays to see a white boy dancing at the party. And that's like a rareness in the world that, everybody's got to be just cool with it at the club, at the party and everything. That's how I feel as an American veteran. How cool it is to go to a club where it's okay for a veteran to go to a club. And I'm an American man. An American land. So I feel like as an American man, it shouldn't be that hard for an American man to live in American land. There should be taxes in America should be chilling in America. Because it's America. Taxes should be chilling in them. Stuff, I can't, it seems people avoid the harder situation. It keeps going back to taxes. They don't want to talk about the more serious shit. They always want to go, we got to fix the taxes. And I'm tired of talking about taxes as an American man in American land. That should be this fixed already. Somebody, if we have to find somebody that's good in math and government, or maybe, I don't know, they said some geniuses don't know how to do math. They said geniuses only have the ability to do something as a genius does. And some geniuses don't know how to do math, I guess. So find somebody in government, if they're a genius or not, they're just really, really good in math, and fix the taxes of America, and we don't have to even have to discuss about American taxes ever again. I think if I'm running for something, and the first subject is saying, what would you do to fix American taxes? I said, I don't want to run for president no more if I don't have to answer the question saying, what do you? I said, are you serious? I already told you in my YouTube video, and nobody even listened to it. We know what it's like to be 21 right now. And one of the kids come on. So it must be very. I would say, think about it. How the internet always talking shit about the internet. I feel like the only possibility of the internet world is everybody's talking shit about the internet world. But I can't accept that as a Commiso on the internet. So it seems like people go out of their way to make it complicated to talk to each other at the party, where I feel like, well, somehow somebody should figure out how to party with Commiso back home in the state of New Jersey as Michael Commiso back home. Everybody's saying, well, you're an adult now. You're an adult now. Just because you're an adult, I don't know what this adult means. You still can party as an adult. You're a responsible life. We're responsible human beings and life on planet Earth. And we figure out how to party at clubs and show. And we could show in school. Even I won't say the slowest kid in school, You can even teach the slowest kid in school how to pass and get an A and B in school nowadays. On the internet, we hack each other's lives. The slowest kid can pass the classes nowadays. So I don't think life is that hard as a street. Maybe everybody taught me about streets so much, I'm like, what's going on? Most of the time, I was trying to step out of the street generation saying, I thought we already accomplished that shit. Every conflict on the streets around the world should be resolved and fixed on the streets. So we don't have to always talk about the streets all the time on the internet. Then you're all saying, how do we talk about things, Commiso? How do we talk about? Well, you're always there telling us what to do all the time, Commiso. Well, it seems everybody back home is always telling me what to do as a veteran, as the internet. So at least I'm trying to fix shit so everybody can party at the club again around the world. Gotta give me some credit on the streets to try to fix the problems at the club so we can party together at the club. Is that okay with the internet in the world? No, it's not. And that's what's wrong with the internet world, you know? We can't. Are you serious? As a human life on this planet, and internet been around for years, somehow we still can't fix the internet? So, as you're a veteran, you called me a veteran. So, I'm not saying anybody's mean to me as a veteran, but, you know, everybody's giving me a hard time back home as a veteran. So, I think we could do this together as planet Earth, saying, how many people want to just go to a party and say, fuck it, and fight like idiots and never even enjoy the party at the club? I don't even think people know what it means to party at the club anymore. Everybody just goes there and find out the only reason why not that person can't be at the club. So pretty soon, everybody's not going to be allowed to go to the clubs because everybody says we're not allowed to go to clubs. And I saw Footloose. I saw the movie Footloose. You can't take dancing away from me, Commiso. We already argued that back in the 90s. In the 90s, you already argued the fact that Commiso can dance at the club at Footloose and everything. Can't take that away from me now as my freedom in America and everything. How can you take somebody's freedom of speech as an American? And that's very hard to do if you think about it as an American. So, I wanted to chill. If I had a chance to chill at college, because I was I wouldn't mind. I don't care to party. If anybody wanted to party with me in college and school, I hang with the Avenge of the Nerds. And we're so smart that we go to field trips. I'll be smart enough to go to the cool classes in college and go on field trips every day. I'll figure out how to go to field trips every day in colleges. If I had a chance to go to college as Commiso, I try to pick the cool class so I could travel the world and go to college in the classroom. And it won't even feel like I'm in college. I think that's how college should be. We go to school all this time, and then college comes. I think to have a good college experience, it shouldn't feel like you're going to college at all, even taking to go to school or test. It should feel like you're Revenge of the Nerds, and you're going to field trips. And we're going to the beach. at college, and everybody's saying it's time to go to the beach because it's time to go to the beach at college. That's what, as an adult at college, they even tell you when to go to the beach when you get to college. This is the time to go to the beach when you go. This is not the time to go to the beach when you're in college. Now is the time to go to the beach when you're in college, but now you don't go to the beach now at this time. And I'm like, what do I? Everybody's uptight to go to college. You gotta tell each other what time to go to the beach at college. If you go to college, it should be chilling. It should be, I pay for the classes. I pay to go to college. I figure out how to come up with the money to go to college. So I feel like the teachers should be chilling and everything. I feel like the students should be chilling in college. Everything should be like a lux. All the money that we give to colleges, if everybody gives money to colleges, colleges are like $1 quadrillion. I feel like colleges should have enough money to make every student feel like they're a luxury hotel. Everybody wants to go to when you travel the world, everybody wants to go to the best hotels as a luxury hotel. That should be when you go to the college. It should feel like a luxury hotel. And at least in America, no, but the more you make the class saying, this is easy. I can teach you this. Don't worry. It's college. I can teach. Don't worry. You gave me the money already. I'm going to teach you. It's okay. Calm down, college student. I'm just the professor that walked into the class. I already know you paid for this class. You're all uptight trying. If I don't pass this class, I'm going to be a homeless person living in the streets of America. I already know that as a professor. So everybody should be chilling at the classroom in colleges. No, it's not happening. So imagine Commiso trying to socialize with the human race on the internet nowadays. It's very hard as a human being to communicate with each other, where all people do is hack me and hack me and hack me and hack me. And I'm like, what's that mean anymore? What's hacking mean? I don't want to. We hacked each other. I feel like we hacked each other's lives enough to know there's life on the internet. As life on this planet, we hacked each other's lives online to know that there's life on the internet. So, either I really, technically, really, somehow, I don't even know how, because I was a shy, quiet kid. I wasn't trying to outshine students in the classroom. I was the goofy guy with the goofy laugh that was too shy to talk. So I don't know how many girlfriends you think I had in life. And you really think I care at a 41-year-old that I'm searching for girlfriends online? No, I know. I don't understand. I got cop blocked so far back home that I never really got to understand the ladies in generation online, or the ladies in general in the first place. So I feel like I was trying to make people laugh. And I never got. I guess you got to get a degree to make people laugh. You got to go to college to get a degree to make people laugh. And then you're all uptight because you got a degree. You don't want to say, oh, you got a degree to make people laugh. You can't make people laugh even when you have a degree. So I feel like at least I have some laughter. There's some laughter in the world. There's some laughter in the world online. Feel like some of the laughter in the world over the years is the reason why I keep doing my YouTube videos, because I make myself laugh on YouTube. So if anybody took my YouTube channel the wrong way compared what's on the internet nowadays, I would never understand people in my whole life if you can't accept me as the internet world, where I'm like trying to chew up the internet world and everything. I One day it'd be cool to feel cool to party with my family and friends back home, and I don't want to fight. I don't want to prove I'm better than everybody at the party if that's what everybody's thinking about as a veteran. No, I was just a veteran, man. You watch American television and American movies, and you ever saw in the in the army now? If they make it cool when you're in the army in America, and when you come out the military in America, in the army now in the movie, you can be anything you want after you served your country. You can be anything you want in America after you served your country. That's it. I'm the uptight student. I'm the uptight wrestler. I'm the uptight teenager that didn't know how to talk to the ladies and never really had to. I feel like I was the, I was in the friends, I was in the friend zone to every lady in the whole world. And nobody and all the ladies don't even know me, and I'm already in the friend zone as Commiso because I'm a nice person to the ladies. I never got a chance to understand the concept of mating in the wilderness in America. Because I was the guy that was in the 80s, that was born in the 80s, and I was the goofy guy in the movie. So the goofy guy in the 80s didn't get that much action in the movie. Maybe in the end, maybe somebody must have noticed the knowledge that there was a goofy guy in the movies in the 80s, and maybe he found love in the end of the movie. No, it was the cool kid on the block in the 80s got the love in the 80s. And everybody's trying to be cool at the party like in the 80s at the cool and everything to pick up the girls at the... You didn't even get a chance. You didn't even try to party with Commiso. You didn't even try. You didn't even try. So, I don't know how stressful it is to party in America. But as a veteran, as an American veteran, we allow our emotions and our way of treating each other determine how we treat each other in our lives. So if we're all trying to piss each other off and make each other angry in the world for no damn reason at all, that we're just going to be staying angry as life on this planet. And I don't feel like being angry every day must be the boringest shit in the world to try to come up the reason why not to get along with each other. And I'm like, if it was that up, I don't know. Because I was a shy, goofy guy in school. After high school, I went back home and did my homework. But as a teenager, everybody must have forgot about me sometime around in my teenager high school. And I just zoned out. I was zoning out in classrooms. I was zoning out what the teachers were saying to me. If there was students talking to me, I zoned out when students talked to me. Because I was always a kid my whole life. I was a kid my whole life. I was a kid my whole life. I didn't want to be a teenager in high school. They said, when I graduated from Fisher, and they said you're a high school student, you know how nervous I was when I first stepped foot in high school? I said, holy shit, what the hell is this place? They said, when the students, when you're in high school, if there was a tall kid, there was only one tall kid. I mean, when you're in Fisher, before you go to high school, there's like only one tall kid, and everybody's the same size. And when you go to high school, now you got all these tall motherfuckers towering over you as a freshman. I said, wow, what's going on in high school? Because everybody's got to be in a teenager. Because when you have the teenager, because they treat teenagers as an adults too. I don't know why they say teenagers anymore. They say they treat teenagers and adults too. After being a teenager, I don't know how, it's time for being an adult now in college. You can't always be partying now in high school as a teenager. Now you got to act the right part and get good grades in college so you can make something out of yourself as an American. No, I don't feel like it goes in that direction. For how easy it is for people to sit there and call your name and bully somebody just to screw their name over and their life over for no damn reason at all. And I'm like, wow, I'm a veteran. So everybody thought I was trying to do some kind of top secret internet world like everybody else is in a top secret. Everybody has a password, so everybody's living in a top secret matrix world kind of. Oh, in public, we all act like human beings in public, but on the internet, we don't act like human beings on the internet. So I didn't keep up on the internet world, so that's why I hopefully have done my best of my ability as an American hero, as a veteran. I flew all around the world. I served my country, and everybody's treating me like I'm a blind man and I can't see the world as a veteran. Everybody's treating me like a blind man as a veteran. I can't see the world online. Well, this is a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. I really was trying this dance at the clubs back home. I didn't care if I got a girl at the party or not. I was a teenager that I didn't care that I got a girl. I just wanted to party. I didn't care if I got a girl at the party or not. I didn't care. I didn't really know, because women are complicated, man. If y'all give me a complicated life as a veteran, I can't. Well, everybody's saying women I don't understand. I don't feel like I had enough social skills around the ladies at all back home as a veteran. Pretty much majority of my life I really have no skills talking to the ladies. But my battle buddies try to help me out. My battle buddies try to help me out, talk to the ladies at the club, at the party. So I appreciate my battle buddies try to chill with Commiso back in the time on the internet. So this is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11, Michael Commiso and the battle buddies online. And I'm still Michael Commiso. And if the Matrix can accept that, I'm still Michael Commiso online, then I will accept that Matrix as a human being online.